going on, guys? Welcome to the No Sabo podcast. I'm Elias, and I'm here with my crew.
I'm back. Ivory's.
And I'm here. I've always been here.
He's always been here.
Yeah,
If I'm not here, then
Then
there's
this
no
can't
podcast. There's no,
happen.
there's
yeah.
no podcast.
You've been on every episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
I'm on the roll.
What-
The attendance list.
Where are we now?
Episode 55 or 56.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That means we've been doing this for over a year now.
Yeah. Literally.
That's
I think we've
nuts.
only, since we started doing it serious, we've probably only missed 1 or 2 weeks, and that's it.
Did you guys think we'd get here, honestly?
Huh?
Did you guys think we'd get here to 55?
It was like, fuck no. I don't know. I think it's just like it becomes a blur after a while.
Yeah.
You know, you go into the 50s and it's the 60s, and it just becomes a routine at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just.
What's the most you've ever made it on, like a podcast that you hosted or produced?
Most
Episodes?
probably at my old job for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like episode 3, 2 something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we did that for. Like, they're still doing it.
What about freelancing? That's not part of your job.
No, it's just this is the only other one, and I mean the one that we do with the guys, but we never got far.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were coming back. What happened?
I just. It's because it's one of those things like. We're all busy, and then I talk to my wife. I'm like, because I'm the one that does a lot of the work. I do all the work on the back end.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, is it one more thing I need to take on? And then, yeah, I've been starting to turn down things that are like, I know they're gonna take way more time,
Yeah.
and they're not what I want to do. Like I would get calls for like baby showers or like
Oh, shit.
these little events, weddings, and I'm like, absolutely not. Like I'm not gonna do anything that's not. Like real estate or business oriented. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna turn everything down because I can't. I was just like making math in my head. I'm like, wow, like you think about an event, for example, you charge, let's say $2,000 just for video, and then you're there for 12 hours the day of, but then you have the prep time. So let's say probably your whole day's gone, 16 hours. From the morning you wake up till you go to bed and you're tired.
Yeah.
And then from there you need like 40 to 60 hours to edit it. So I almost said you're almost like 70 to 80 hours in for $2,000. You divide that, and then you have to pay someone else to help you. Like
That's true.
it just makes no sense. And then for a house, you charge $325, and you're
Yeah.
in and out 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it takes you an hour 15 to edit. So let's say under 2 hours you made $325. So
Yeah.
like I'm like I can get a lot more of these
Yeah.
instead of doing one of these that's gonna kill my time for everything else. So like,
Yeah.
and man, I don't know what it is, but I've been on like a system. Like I'm filming insane amounts. Like this is right now. I'm living the dream I wanted to live. Last year, like I can't wait till I get to that point. And now I'm like busy. I'll go to bed like 1, 2 in the morning because I'm just like cranking videos out and just trying to keep up. And then I'm like, do I want to take one more thing on? And so like the podcast, we got it down. Like Alex will just crank it out, or like even if not, I'll crank it out. But like one more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's gonna be, and especially like it's not like saying that like not getting paid, but realistically, a lot of times like you can't put something that's free before you're putting something that's getting paid, and so like I don't want to do that disservice because we have some episodes recorded and ready to go, but I guess it's just gonna have to find a time or like a schedule that works for me. Because, like, that's going to be hard.
You're a businessman now, bro.
It's crazy,
Your
huh?
business is
Yeah.
booming.
Yeah,
fake.
business is
Yeah.
going. Yeah, like, it's just been... And which is crazy because, like, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, marketing, that's like, I guess you could say that's my business. I do zero marketing.
I know. I've been meaning to tell you that I need you to start putting all of your stuff on the Magna Media
I know. Yeah.
Instagram. Because it's like a few weeks ago, I went down to Utah to take some pictures. And they had... so it was the photographer, I guess, got in communication with a builder. And then she kind of had like, hey, if you want a mini brand photo shoot, like come on this day or whatever, right? But at the same time, she had a videographer, and he was there kind of filming behind the scenes on his phone, like doing so that you could use them as reels. And then at the end, we also like created some reels. But then he was showing us like the videos he does for
Yeah.
houses and stuff. And I guess in Utah um they do MLS videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's almost like the detail video that you do
Yeah.
without nobody talking,
Yep.
and they post that on their MLS.
Really?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then he's like, and then I also have videos for their social media,
Yeah.
which would be like the ones where like we're talking like, hey guys, blah blah blah, whatever. And I had been meaning to send it to you so you could look at it, because I was like, damn, that shit looks dope as hell. And then I'm like, yeah, I use this guy, and then I'm like, he don't got shit on his shit.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
like,
know. Like I'm like, I'm terrible. Like I want to post more, but I'm like, next year. And I don't know why I'm saying next year, because I could do this right now, but I'm still working on my website. Like, it's been months of me trying to find what I want to do for my website. Like, do I want it as a social media platform for myself? Like, I don't know. I am like so lost for my own stuff, because I don't know what kind of voice I want. I don't know. Like, I think I know, but then when I try to like I've gone through so many revisions for a website that's like, it's annoying at this point. Like, I don't know what I want. Like, I see other people's website, I'm like, that's badass, but it's not what I want.
Yeah.
Like, I had a conversation with Edgar, and we'll tie in Edgar in a bit, but I had a conversation with an hour and a half talking about branding and like, what is my niche? Like, what am I trying to like? There's people here in the area that are just videographers for real estate, and that's all they do. But then we have like the film garage that they do like everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to be known as doing everything, because like, yes, you should be able to handle everything, but like, what do I love to do? And I don't, and I,
but I
and
think you already said it, right? Real estate and businesses.
yeah, and but like, and then even on top of that, like, you have like these big agencies here in town that are doing commercials, and then you have me, and then you have a kid that just came out of CEI and barely learned social media and learning. So like, can't charge this because I'm not there, and I can't provide what they're providing.
We're going to get you there.
You're right. And so this is exactly where I'm at right here, this part. Like, I want to cater to these big businesses, but I want to also, these guys are not doing social media posts like for the small guys. So I want to cater to everybody in this realm. But am I trying to shoot commercials? Probably not yet. But am I trying to just do social media branding? Like, I almost think of myself like, someone calls me these companies, and I'm like, I'm not your high budget, you're only gonna get one commercial every quarter.
Yeah.
I'm more of your consistent medium, and if you still want to hire to do that commercial, I'm the person in between.
Yeah.
And so like, I've thought, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's really annoying to myself that I can't figure out what I'm trying to vision. Like, I vision myself like, okay, I'll tell you guys something that I got going on right now. I applied for my seller's permit. Like, this is a year process, and I don't know why it took me this long, but I applied for my seller's permit so I could get in with wholesalers that make blanks.
Oh, nice.
And the only way I could get in through a wholesaler account is if I got a reseller's permit through the state of Idaho. And I want to say like December of last year, I've been working on this and trying to figure out, finding the company I want to work with and trying to find the blanks. And I got the permit, and then I got samples of blanks, and then it took me like a while to think of what I want to do with this. And then I got my old manager, Jesus. He helped me with like the just logo designs for the branding for the merch. I'm gonna say merch because I wanted to create something that, like, you guys give gifts. I wanted to give my clients something, but then in the future, learn how to do the process, because I want to integrate this. Like, you come to me and you're like, oh, yours is Trejo Empire. He's like, oh, I can also market you this high-end gifts. It's probably gonna be pretty close to the stuff that you're ordering online either way. But we'll do the design work, we'll do the blanks, we'll give you the samples, and we'll do everything for you. And then you have all your gifts. If you want to order 50 shirts, you will have 50 shirts that are actually cool. Because what do you do when someone gives you something? You probably just wear it around the house, or you don't wear it at all. And then that was the thing of like, I want to make something that people want to wear. Like, I'm not in the business of like the actual apparel, but I want to give you something that you're like, dude, this is something I would actually wear. Like, I'll throw it on to go out. And so I wanted to do something different that nobody else is doing, man. Like, everybody's giving branded stuff, but it's like, you're buying the cheapest stuff possible, because I get it, it's free. But if you can get something really cool for the same price, why not? And
Yeah.
so like working on that, I'm working on a website, on my social media. Like I filmed a $6 million house the other day, and that video is like, I'm ready to invest on the cinema camera and make these really high end house videos like you would see in Utah. And I really like that NMLS, or what's it called? MLS concept, because that is so easy to do on top of what I'm doing. The issue like I'm having is the market. Like, how do I justify an agent to charge them, I don't know, $400 or $500 for one house and their listing? And I feel like I've been slowly increasing my prices, because we have a deal for all his agents, and I felt like when some of the agents that I've filmed for before and I gave them the higher price, they were going to say no. But I've been lucky that they're like, okay, cool, but how do I even bump it? Because you said it once to me. It's like it's harder to raise someone's prices than bring them down.
Yeah.
And like that's always stuck to me. I'm like, how do I sell more video wise to agents so they get more, not necessarily more out of it, but like I make them understand like a higher price means a higher quality video, but it's hard to replicate in a not high quality house.
Your target market has to be the agents that understand. Like, even I'll just use a $300,000 house. If the way my fee is 3%, I might go 2% depending on the situation or the client. I'll just say 2% on a $300,000 house. That's $6,000 coming to me. If you work for a company like ours, you're getting $5,500. Another $500 for the video. That's less than 10% of the total revenue. So some agents understand that. Some agents are willing to invest into that. And as a seller, that's who I would go after. As a seller, I was like, I want an agent that I know if I'm going to pay this, they're going to put quality money into it. And it does. Like, a quality video makes a huge difference. I was actually going to talk to you, and I'll do it after this. And we'll do it on the podcast too, and kind of tell you about the change in direction with ads and stuff. But I think the right agents understand that, like, hey, this is a small percentage of my overall commission. And eventually they start to see, like, you're talking about a cinematic camera. That'd be cool to get into, because like it'd be fun to do, go after those types of houses ourselves. Like, as an agent, I'd want to list, give me that $900,000, $1.2 million property, and I'll make it look. But even a $500,000 property will make it look like $1 million. You know, and I think
when I filmed that $6 million house, the issue I had was not filming the house, but not being able to show the whole house.
Yeah,
and so I know I can't replicate that with a $300,000 house. Like, you don't get the same feel. But yeah, you film something that's like jaw dropping. Like, the video's gonna the house speaks for itself in those situations, and I would love to get into more of that, because like it doesn't take that much work, but with something like that, I want to be able to be like, I'm bringing someone else with me.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna hit a light, because when a lot of times they're like, I want to show the view, but I want to be in the video as well. Like, well, it's impossible, because you have two different light sources. The only way to bring it is to shoot for the outside and light the inside. But like I said, for when you're charging premium prices, then you can be like, okay, this is worth the time. And it's not like it's not worth it if someone were to say like, hey, let's go shoot. Like, but to be consistently as a business, and to be able to provide someone with maybe $1,000 worth shoot for the same 325, at some point it starts not making sense financially. But like these big shoots, these big houses, I'd love to be able to bring someone with me and hit lights and reflectors and make the lights like a commercial for a house. Like, and I think that's what we're missing here. Like, we're still missing that here in this. I don't know if it's because nobody's doing it. I don't know if it's because it's too expensive, or if the market's just not it right now.
Yeah. But who's been trying? Like, who's taking the shot, right?
Fair enough, yeah.
So be the first.
Yeah, and so like I definitely, and I feel like right now I'm in that realm of like, we talked about it. I feel like last year and most of this year, my business was at 70-80% agents. So it was like this.
Yeah.
But now I want to say like the agents are probably maybe like 30-40% of my business now. So now for me, I don't have to worry as much if I'm getting calls from agents or not. and I can focus more on like just my work, but also like when someone calls me, like we can shoot something badass.
Yeah.
And I've been investing a lot of money. I just recently bought some things. Like it was like $900 for how to do property lines for lots on video,
nice.
which I couldn't do before. And then maybe if I could have,
That
it would
would
have
be
took me 6 to 8
huge.
hours to do the same thing by hand. But now I can do it in minutes. Like,
Yeah.
and so like things like that, I've been trying to find things to make them, or you know, in like these big multi-million-dollar houses, they have like the letters that freeze, and like the person's still walking, but it looks like they're 3D and they're not moving. Like I can do that now,
Yeah.
and so like, and I know other people don't have that, so you know,
Yeah.
because it's a big investment. Like nobody's gonna just drop $900 to be able to put some text on your videos,
Yeah.
and maybe it's cheating, but in my mind is like, okay, if I can afford to do it, I'm gonna do it so it can save me time editing.
Yeah.
And working on stuff like that. But I think my vision overall is to be able to market. Like you're like, oh, I can show his stuff, and like I don't know why I'm so bad at that. Like
Yeah.
I have the videos. I have some
Like
videos.
you share them on your personal, on your stories.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this fool's already on here. Why can't he just post it on his Magnum Media one?
I know, and it's
I think
one of
you
those,
need to live in that profile instead of your personal profile.
right.
Because you're sharing a lot of it on your personal profile, but if you were already just always on your business one,
Yeah,
then that one would be better.
Word of advice from someone with experience and stuff that I've been told by people that have worked with me is you don't got to do everything. If it's not being done and it's being delayed because you don't have time to do it, then that should be your sign to just turn it over, right? Are you a web designer?
No, but
So
like,
hold up.
yeah.
How bad would it annoy you if Reese and I are like, hey, we're just gonna shoot our own video with our phone real quick for this house? What would you be like?
How I would be like,
Yeah.
if I don't know how to explain. Oh, I mean, like it's different, you know what I mean? Like I mean, I know, like I'm like, yeah, go for it, right? But I know like the quality won't.
Be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're to the point now. You're in that middle point, right? Where you talked about there's the kids doing it for this, and then there's the big agencies.
Yeah.
I think you're almost to the point
I
where
think like for uploading and stuff, you already have a library of stuff, right? And you could probably just schedule them out already without you even having to sit there and post every single one at a certain time. You could just schedule them and they'll just start posting themselves. Or unless you could give it to Alex, say, hey, will you schedule these out for me? Just make sure they're getting posted once every day or whatever. Because you could probably post one once a day or twice a day. I don't know how many you got.
I have so many.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Like you guys are 100% right. I don't have an excuse for this. I have no excuse why I don't have a portfolio.
Yeah.
I have no excuse why I don't have a website. Like there's no excuse now. Like before, maybe when I started, it's like maybe because of the money. Like I don't know. Like if I could upfront. There's no excuse now. Like I had this conversation with my wife a couple of days ago, and I told her like sometimes I'm very productive, but I'm not working at my full potential. Like I talk about, I have a lot of work, but realistically, if I was just locked in, this is nothing. And I told him like, I don't know how to keep like jumping to that next. I don't know how to be locked in 100%. But I look back a year ago when I thought I was busy, and I'm like, bro, I could do that in a couple hours. And I think it's just progression. Like I know I'm more locked in.
Yeah.
Than maybe some of my competitors. Like I know that because every day I'm like trying to become better. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to spot my things that I could have done better in my videos, because next time I'm gonna probably do it better. I know I'm not probably. I know I'm gonna be better, and I know maybe in 6 months from now or a year, like I'm gonna be better than I was today. And so like I feel like I'm not locked in 100% right now.
Yeah.
And the social media stuff of me posting is part of me not being locked in, because there's no excuse. Like I don't, like the other day I recorded a badass day in the life. I recorded from the beginning to the end of my day, just packed with shoots and cool shit. And where's the video? I can't explain to you.
Just
Like
haven't put it together.
like I don't know why, and I don't want And then there was a phase of me last year that I started playing video games and I would push everything to the side. And then this year, like, there's this badass game that came out and I pushed myself to finish everything I had that one week so I could play it on a Friday and Saturday. I mean, a Saturday and Sunday, not Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, and then on top of that, we're doing like the landscape. Thankfully, right now, we're done. I think this weekend's done, but I'm doing that on top of the video, and I'm trying to. I know both of them are worked and balanced, but I just have no excuses.
Yeah.
I don't have an excuse, and
I think
maybe
you
you guys
nailed
can.
it. You nailed it. Progression, evolution. I think at all times in seasons of your life and seasons of your business,
Yeah,
they're going to require different things of you, and you'll always continue. Because, 2 years ago, you were not self-employed.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you didn't have a kid. You didn't have your own house. So you didn't have a landscaping business, right? Like, so all these different things that are happening, it's just, I think the hardest part for us is people, and it's easy to say from like our perspective, like, yeah, you just need to do this, you just need to do that. But at the end of the day, like, you're living your experience, your progression, and your growth. And as long as you know where you want to go, what you want to be, because the reality is right now, like, you're showcasing everybody else's brands, and in a way, that's your brand. You're helping people get comfortable in their own skin and be their own selves. Because I don't know how many agents that you work with are the exact same brand, the exact same tone, the exact same voice and personality, and I don't know how many are trying to just be normal and how many are just like, hey, this is who I am, I'm just gonna boom, here it is. But yeah, man, I think for you it's your progression, but you look back 12 months, 24 months, that ain't too bad. You know what I mean?
I see these videos on Instagram, like, and I'm sure you guys see the like ads that are trying to sell you something. For me, it's a lot of ads are trying to sell systems in order for you to make $5K a month as a videographer, or $10K a month, and how to break that. And I'm like, I feel like I know a lot of knowledge that I can help people with, but I don't know how to be able to. Here you go. Like, does that make sense? Like, almost recreate the same thing. Like, we mentioned the phone thing with agents. Like, I could show you and be like, don't do this shit. This looks bad. Don't do this. Or when people put captions, I think captions are my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
Like,
I love captions.
And they just throw them in the bad spots.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works. But like, I could just tell you, like, do this and this. I could, man, like, even mics. Like, I there's this agent, and we all know her, not in the brokerage, but she does these lives, and it's always windy, and all you hear is, and I'm like, brother, you could have just invested in like these $60 mics. And I know most agents have money, especially this agent that we're talking about, but like things like that. And sometimes, like, I want to make these videos, but then I think about it, I'm like, I have to practice what I'm preaching. So I think the first step is going to be start posting, start growing my social media, and start pushing this so I can eventually start making these offering more education to whoever's following me, because there's a lot of simple stuff out there in the marketing world that I could just, like we've talked about, like, I don't think I'm ready to give a social media class, because I know I'm not an expert. I understand a few things because this is all I do every day, but like, man, I would love to talk about just like casually, like, so what issue do you have going on?
Yeah.
And like, maybe I can help you with that. I love just talking. I talked to this photographer I met, I want to say a week or two ago, with your cousin Ross. I love talking about this shit, and most people don't care.
Yeah.
But like, that person was like really interested, and like, for me, that is like an adrenaline rush talking about cameras. Like, why is this camera look different than this camera, but they're the same camera inside? And yeah. So like, that's I don't know. These are my 2 a.m. morning thoughts when my eyes are getting crusty because my contacts are drying up, and I'm almost done with the edit. And this is what I'm thinking, and then I lay in bed and I'm like, oh yeah.
I will say, us recording ads, that's probably going to be 50 to 60% of what I do now, because we used to do kind of funny potential viral videos, listing videos and all of that. But in those 2 ads that we did, and I paid about $800 per ad to boost over the next like 3 to 4 months.
$800 to boost?
Yeah, but it's over like 4 months, but like 6 buyer leads. Like,
dang.
And it's because we it was just more of a call to action and a quick ad, you know. And to me, it's like, damn, you know, like just I experimented with something different, and it like, and it's the Coca-Cola ad that's getting me the most responses right now.
I want to say like when I read a comment from that Coca-Cola, I took my hat off. I was like, damn, this is recognition. The guy or the girl is like, this looks AI.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit, we're doing something right. Like maybe they saw it was fucking funny or like they're meaning as a diss, but like to me, you're like, okay, either we're making this look so real it looks AI, or we're making it look like robotic to think it's AI. But the thing is, we got that person to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if they like it or don't like it, like some lady was ick. I'm like, this is 66666. Like, we got someone to comment. Like, the hardest thing is to get people to comment, good or bad. Like, and then it's not people. Are like, you're not scared to, like, for sure, like, people give you shit, like, you don't
so much.
it's like
so much.
Social media is different. It really does different. Like when someone comments something shitty, you're like, oh fuck, like, so you're like, you're not used to it, but you don't give a fuck. I mean, I would feel
shout out to Twitter early on, man, when I was writing. You get hammered a lot, but you got to have thick skin, especially developing. We had our meeting this last week, and that was wild.
Was it?
Yeah.
People not happy at you?
No, the police had to escort us out the building.
What?
Yeah, which I don't think it was because of the crowd.
Is this?
For a development in the city of Blackfoot that we're doing. Yeah, we're trying to put 148 doors on a property that my father-in-law owns, which the zoning allows us to go almost like 250.
Not the 1 acre lots?
No, it's
a different one.
Yep. So we're trying to get the, and it got passed. But, I mean, we were there for 2.5 hours, and most of the people were against it, which it's usually the neighbors, you know, like being at these meetings that involve opposite end of towns, you see different people there because, you know, it's just different. But yeah, they had to escort us out, which felt really weird because as we were getting ready to leave, they're like, hey, we need y'all to come around this way and, you know, just to be safe. And it's just like, damn, like, but I knew a lot of the people there. Yeah. I was thinking about Blackfoot, you know, and developing in the town that you're from. It's like most everyone that got up and talked, you know, or they know.
Hey,
you.
Mrs. Jones.
Right? So, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's cool.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking about website and posting. Sometimes you just need people to call you out your shit. Realistically. I had a talking about kind of ads and everything. I locked in last month a dog grooming place.
Oh, I saw your video.
Yeah, and so, like, okay, I'm gonna tie that in. All she did was Google Ads, and she paid a lot of money for Google Ads, like a lot. And I was like, damn, how? Like, I don't want to come off like the interaction was so. Now I'm gonna say weird, but different when I first met her because the guy from the Michoacana introduced me, and she's like, oh yeah, and I gave her my prices, and she's like, okay, cool. And then I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I was like, oh, I don't like thinking like, so is this gonna happen? Or is it like I never had a situation like that so nonchalant? And we filmed the next week. She asked me, can you send me the contract to sign? But I never thought like, and this is me being. And I shouldn't be this way, but like almost judging. I'm like, how the fuck is a dog grooming place like going to be able to afford? It just didn't make sense to me. I'm like, I didn't think there was that much money into like, for example, dog grooming. But then talking to her over the weeks, she's like, yeah, like people love their pets, especially here. She's like, these are high ticket items. This is a commodity. And so she's like, I don't know, I'm pretty busy. Like, and I want to be busier. But the point was, she's spending a lot of money on Google Ads. And then she told me, it's like, actually hiring you is a little bit more cheaper than what Google was trying to hire me for. And I was getting calls and leads, but I wasn't getting exactly what I was trying to find. And then now she's posted a couple of videos, and it's like, what I have gotten a lot is maybe not increasing a lot more in calls, but a lot of more recognition. Like, hey, I saw your video. And I was like, that's exactly what we're going for, because we're trying to do like also ads.
Yeah.
And so like one way or another, it's working. And it's really cool to see. It's hard to be, at least with one of the clients, it's hard to say, I've been doing this for a while and I'm getting nothing.
Yeah.
I won't even say the permanent lighting. They actually got a call, and the owner told me, he's like, we got a call off of this video, the Halloween video we posted, and they already paid their deposit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that just one house pays for my whole year. Like, and then same thing with the houses. I know we talk about Noel, same thing. Like he gets brand recognition. We've been with him, and then people are like, oh, I've seen your videos, or like, so like things like that. Like you talk about your ads. So I think a few things that are going to happen a lot is we're going to start seeing people switch more to ad type of videos, but also I feel these really short form videos, like fast paced, are going to go out because in big cities they're doing more of that commercial MLS type style video instead of a vertical for their house tours, and more of like focusing on a storytelling. And maybe we won't see it soon next year, but it's going to transition because we're way behind. And so when trends start happening, so I definitely think those are going to be the biggest transitions for.
That's the big thing for me is like the videos that we had made before. Like I can't say they've got a lot of calls and stuff. There's been people that are like, hey, we want to sell. We see your videos on Facebook. But we go places, hey, you're the Facebook guy, you're this, you're that. But since we transitioned to just like call to action advertisements, I mean, they're coming now, because now I think it's a mix of, I remember this dude to, oh, here's an ad. And so for me, it's just like, ching, like I found it. Like I think I found what we got to do. You know?
But I mean, you see how many it's going to be. You hired me like January, February of 23. Yeah. 4? No, 3, 4 last year. Yeah. And like, how much money have you paid during that time to finally be like, okay, this is what's going to.
But also, he hasn't been as consistent as, like, I would say Noel. Yeah. I think that one is a really good example of, like, if you do stay consistent in creating videos and putting them out there, then you do see his trajectory going up. Yeah. Elias has been doing them, but not as consistent. Yeah. And so still, I do think, like, from 24 to now, obviously now he's higher up, but he doesn't have the same momentum as Noel. I think maybe now it's spiked, whereas Noel's it's kind of gone like that. It's like a linear.
I think there's two. They're in the same industry, but I think it's two different cases. Like Elias, at the beginning, we weren't trying to push to sell houses. We were trying to push more like just lifestyle brokerage. But he's very aggressive with promotion, like the Facebook ads. I think you're pretty aggressive. Yeah. Noel, on the other hand, I think a lot of it has been, and we've had talks about this, about paying to promote videos, because his is more Instagram. I think I give my hats off to Elias for the Facebook, but Noel's been Instagram. And we were talking about my wife, because she brought this up again, because the video that we just did, the giveaway, I think I would say he's the giveaway king, because he's consistent with giveaways. Yeah. I remember we would get 300, 400, 500 views on these giveaways. And now, like, some of them, they average, I mean, I want to say average is like 10,000 views. Some do a little less, some do way more. And so, like, that progression in itself
has gone up.
Yeah, and he would, like, just since the beginning of the year.
But he doesn't really pay to boost, but it's because he's consistent. And you're paying to boost because you're not as consistent. So you're boosting it so it pushes it out to a ton of people, whereas he's already built that over a long period of time. So he's already getting the eyes that you're paying for. Does that make sense?
I feel like you guys, and I say you guys and everybody in the industry, they have the opportunity to pay to promote.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think you should use it, because, like, in my old job, we couldn't pay to promote. Everything had to be organic because of now we get flagged. And so we learned how to grow the social medias organically. And if we could have paid to promote, we could have boosted that up way faster, because more people see it. Like, I know it's expensive, and I have another agent that he's very aggressive as well. He'd pay me X amount of money. He'd probably pay the same amount in boosting ads, which is brilliant, because if you have the power to, or like, if that's kind of what your budget is, and you can blast it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
what it comes down to, is your budget.
What I don't believe in, like, personally, this is just my personal opinion, is buying followers.
Oh yeah,
I do not think buying followers achieves what. It's more like the ego thing. Like, a short guy has a 6-inch lifted truck. He hops off because of his ego. Like, that's what I envision in the social media world. Because at the end of the day, like, would you rather have one legitimate follower, or would you rather have 100 that are fake to show? And there's arguments that are like, yeah, buy followers so you look bigger and stuff. But I personally don't think that's
But then
sustainable.
you look at their followers, and then you look at their engagement. You're like, the math isn't mathing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dissected a lot of accounts with Edgar. Like I know, like I told him, like, I know some shit's up here, man. Like, can you take a look? And he's like, yeah, at this post, this is where they started buying either views or they started buying followers. And this is mainly on Instagram. Facebook, it's you buy so you can get up, but like for the Instagram is the biggest thing. And I told him, like, that for me is like, personally, and this is like, maybe some people think it's a great thing, and there's arguments like, yeah, you have more followers, more people will start following you because like, oh shit, this guy's famous, whatever. But I think personally, if you're trying to grow something, like if your business you're trying to grow, I think the organic way is probably the best way, because if you're not growing it and it's not growing, you're probably not doing something right, and that's how you can tell. If you're just buying stuff, it's hard to gauge it's gonna work.
I do gotta laugh a little bit, and I won't say who, but y'all might know who I'm talking about here. But like, we've talked about old headshots, and I had like an old ass one myself, but the AI headshots that do not align with what you look like, you know. And sometimes I just always crack up because I do see certain photos or videos pop up constantly.
Do you have any agents that did AI ones for their stuff?
Yeah, we had one specific one. He's not with us anymore, but he's still alive. I'm not saying he, like, you know, left this earth, but it was always just kind of
afterwards.
Like,
I need to see it.
It's kind of awkward and weird because then you'd see the headshot and the photos, and then like you walk by his office and you're like,
"That ain't you, bro."
Yeah, but it's kind of funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's fuck. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically like, damn. I just divulged my whole thoughts to you guys.
It's all right.
I don't even know, man. Like I think too much. I think I'm one of those persons, and maybe like people can relate. I overthink too much.
You're not alone. We all do it.
Like over a situation, and then maybe something happens. Like the time passes, and you think like, oh fuck, I was just burning gigabytes in my head for no fucking reason at that point. And like one thing I have learned though is if you're confident in what you're doing, like that's it. Like I want to say most of the people I've closed is because I've just, if it's not for the price, like if I think I'm like, dude, that's a fucking killer deal in my head, I'm like, and I'm confident when I present shit, you're like, this is what you get. These are my terms. I've had to learn to stand my ground just because like, fuck, these are my terms. This is my price. And that's like, it doesn't sound, I don't want it to sound fucked up, but I'm like, this is a great deal for you because this is going to provide more value.
Yeah.
And then may come a day that we like, fuck this. And we've talked about it. Like I can't provide the same value for that price anymore. Yeah. But I think now I feel confident enough to sit down with someone and like businesses like, or I've had talk situations that like, for example, with dog grooming, she's great, but that situation was so different for me because I've never had someone just, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. And I mean, like, fuck, is it yes or no? Like, and it worked out. But I've also had sat with situations that I get no reaction. Yeah. Like, I'm fucking lost in the loop. I'm like, shit. Like, was it a good pitch, bad pitch? And they close, you know? So, like, yeah, it's definitely an evolution. I was talking to Jesus when he was helping me with, like, the design graphics for the apparel. He's like, you start sounding like a business person. It's weird because he's used to me being a fucking crackhead at work. So I worked with the guy over 3.5 years, seeing him every morning, and he's like, I feel like in his eyes, I probably matured, and it's weird because like, now I'm not that kid that just would come up and just all I think about is work and then go home, like, and just not really care. Yeah. But yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, that's all I got for today.
Well, we got about 20 minutes. What do we want to talk about to give the viewers?
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. What's called? Okay, so we saw. I don't know if is that the costume you're gonna use for trick or treating?
Maybe.
Your hot Cheeto one.
My hot Cheeto one.
That was badass, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I told her like you should have dressed as a buzzball.
Oh damn! Right?
Have you seen the blue one? There's a blue.
I haven't seen the blue. I think I've always seen the one that's like this color.
No, there's a blue one, but I'm like.
I think about buzzballs and I think about you buddies for some reason. I don't know why.
It's your fault. Like we got lit up in Arizona on buzzballs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk about. Oh, sorry. We'll finish with the Halloween, but we should talk about your podcast with Eddie.
Yeah.
What are you dressing up for Halloween?
I don't know yet. I was thinking of Ted. We have a soccer tournament this weekend, so I'm thinking of Ted Lasso and just wearing it on the sidelines. But
funny.
yeah, I don't know. We're taking the kids trick or treating in Boise. It's wild. So every Halloween, we just only take them to it used to be my parents, my sister's house, and everything like that. Like, we're down to one person on my side of the family that we take the kids to. It's wild and like it's crazy, but I don't think I'll dress up for that. But
Yeah.
I think in the evening we'll dress up because I used to just have my kids pick
Your
costumes. So I think I'll do it again this year.
Yeah, this is my first year that I have to dress up. Not because I want to.
What are you guys dressing your baby up? And are you all matching?
Pebbles, yeah.
That's awesome.
Because she has.
You give me Barney?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
cute.
And then my wife is, what's the chick's name?
Wilma.
Yeah.
Wilma.
And because my daughter, they always make her these like two little, I call
Yeah.
them antennas. Or like one, and she looks.
Do they
she's
stick
like,
up?
Yeah, they like.
She has straight hair?
Yeah, she has straighter hair. And so when she does the one, it looks like that baby from The Incredibles.
Oh.
It's like the one just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, my wife bought her the thing, and then it came with like a bow necklace, like
Yeah.
a bone necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she cut it and put a clip on it, and then you put the bone on her hair.
Yeah.
And so she ordered the costumes off this website called Halloween Costumes or something like that .com, and they're super high quality for cheap.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so but mine's just a fucking dress. I'm like, I gotta wear a dress. Like, I'm picking the costumes next year. This
It's
is
gonna
not
be cold as hell.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to be out in public.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's one. Like, what is she gonna eat? The candy? I'm like, so I might just hit my like people that we know's houses that
Yeah.
I'm not seeing walking around the neighborhood. Like,
It's fun, man. And kids, it'll be something your kids will always remember too, I think.
Yeah.
So
We got our costumes last year when, like, at the end, I think it was after Halloween, when Spirit Halloween does their sales and stuff. And so we were like, let's just go see what they got or whatever. And so that's when we got the hot Cheeto bag one, but I also got the hot Cheeto one. So when we went to Cali, we went to a Halloween costume party, and I was the hot Cheeto bag, and Michael was the hot Cheeto. That's awesome. And like, dude, like a ton of people were like, "Oh my gosh, we love your costumes. We didn't win." I was like, "Dang!" I'm like, everybody's commenting on our costumes, but we didn't win the couple costume party. But even yesterday at the trunk or treat, like, people were just like, "Oh my gosh, I love your costume. It's so cool." Even a girl, she was probably like 13 or something. She's talking to her parents, and then Carla was there, and she's like, "Do you want to take a picture with her?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And then Carla's like, "Do you want me to ask her?" She's like, "Yeah." So she's like, "Hey, she wants to take a picture with you." And I was like, "Okay."
That's awesome.
that's awesome.
But like, we also got just like a banana one.
Oh, that would be cool too.
We got a Pickle Rick one.
Hell yeah.
Damn, you guys balled out on the costumes last year.
But I mean, they were like, I can't remember how much they take off or whatever. So we have a few options now.
That's awesome.
But my youngest wanted to be Bonnie from the Five Nights of Freddy's or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Okay.
The purple one. I think that's Bonnie. No sé los nombres. And so we got him that one last year on the sale. So he's that one. And then Michael got the bear one. The brown one.
The from the same.
Yeah. So he's dressed up like that.
But...
Yeah. He's dressed up like that, and then Liam is the other one. And my oldest, I don't know. He's just like, nah, I don't want to dress up.
Dang.
And he's like 12, and I'm like, bro, that's being
That's
lame,
the
dude.
prime right there. I think middle school, like.
I'm like, come on. And he's like, nah, I don't want to.
I wanted to dress as a vape or a Zin. Have you seen the Zin one?
Oh my God.
Nuh-uh.
That would have been cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but my wife just said no. Yeah. Last year I was Captain Jack Sparrow, but then I ended up looking like Juan Diego.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, last year we did a Cada Wednesday trunk or treat at the shop.
Matter of fact, we met at a Halloween party
yeah.
the very first time.
So like,
Damn.
funny, that day that we met, I was a videographer. I had a piñata that was
That's
that was an actual video. It was actually pretty cool. And I had a director's hat and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that's where we
badass.
met.
Yeah.
Dang. That was years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was 3 years ago, but I'm like that.
You guys remember that 70s show?
Yeah.
Yes.
One year I dressed up as Fez.
Oh my
And I went
gosh.
over to Quincy's grandma's, which is, it's nice being, she's a nice lady. She didn't think I was wearing a costume. She just thought that's how I dress. I was like, damn, I don't dress like this, but
That's
yeah.
funny. But you had on like the bell bottoms and stuff, or what?
I don't remember. It was like tight jeans, this like a button-up shirt with my chest showing, and like this like tan leather jacket. I was like, dang,
She
hair
said,
was back.
Do
I
you
was
guys
like,
still reminisce about this? Do you guys ever talk about
we
it?
laugh about it. Yeah,
Now.
yeah,
I thought he was going to come and do my landscaping.
yeah. Right? It's like, what the hell?
It's like mowers in the back.
Yep.
Fuck. Damn. How'd it go with Edgar?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was good. Kind of, I didn't know what to expect, but it was actually really cool because it like,
wait, so when you were down in Arizona, you did that? Or?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They were trying to do it last time you went, but
Yeah, hit me up on Sunday on my way out. So this time I got there, the night we got there, and yeah, you never really know like how it's gonna go. But what's cool is after while I was in it, I was like, oh damn, like
Was it
It's
a
more
video or was
educational.
it a live?
there's video.
yeah,
that's a
it's
video.
full
Kind of like the
video.
same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, his people had questions. I think early on he was just like it was poly based, but as we
Yeah.
kind of talked, he realized like, oh, you guys aren't poly,
I listened to it. Let me see. That way, maybe you have better context.
It was uncomfortable conversations.
I'm probably like 27 minutes in. Oh, yeah, 27 minutes. I personally thought like, so this is funny.
Did you
'cause, like,
feel uncomfortable watching?
No.
Not,
Like
you haven't gotten there yet.
Not yet. But like at the beginning, I thought like for the most of it, I thought because you can almost feel the transition. When you were gonna say stuff, he asked you. I thought in his mind you were gonna give him some nasty fucking crazy shit, and you were like, "Oh, I was thinking about her feelings and stuff like that."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, you're being freaky." And you're like, "No, like we would just hang out and stuff."
Yeah.
And I feel like there was that back and forth. Like he had just expected the absolutely most craziest shit, and
Yeah.
then you're like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
That's where I saw like. But then you can slowly. I don't know. Like I'm not. I don't feel like. I don't. It's like ugh, fuck me.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the whole thing, so I don't know if there's been a complete shift. Like, did he like let off the gas a little bit on the freaky stuff?
I don't think so. I think
Did it get weird?
There were no. I don't think it got weird. I think it was a lot of
Yeah, it was
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
a lot of
conversation.
curiosity. I think he hit up questions from his like viewers and stuff. There were some good questions. I think the biggest thing that made us different is like ours is more. I think it's not man led. Like it's not a man that can date multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we do it together. But
Literally.
yeah. That was good. But yeah, no, it was cool. But yeah, I had no idea what to expect. But I told him, I was like, I'll just. She's like, some people don't want to answer all the questions, and I was like, I'll answer everything like as honestly as possible. But ours isn't necessarily, super kinky and crazy.
Yeah, I think that's
so.
I think that was the expectation. Maybe.
Yeah.
Freaking sex addict over here.
Yeah.
Just a fucking demon.
Yeah.
He did say that he went for 2 hours.
Oh,
Called cap.
God. Dios me libre.
I gave it to him. I was like, yeah, let him be. It's a spotlight.
No,
yeah, the
like,
girls had to tag each other out. I'm like, no.
it was a tag team. They would tag each other. That was a running joke. It would happen,
God.
but it does. Like this might sound crazy, but like,
Do you take something for that or what?
No.
You put some desensitizing shit on that or what?
There's no way your
No.
testosterone levels are that high.
Maybe we can test him, but for real, like
We do not want to test it. Gross.
But I think the flow of it just kind of can make it last for a long time. I'm not a.
Do you be thinking about random ass shit
What do you mean?
so that you don't? So you're like, baseball, football,
Oh
soccer.
no. It's weird. Like I don't necessarily like. I think what's the best way to say it so it kind of stays PG, and maybe it doesn't need to say PG, but like my goal during
doesn't,
sex isn't exactly like just to hurry up and and ejaculate.
He's
You
more
know what
like
I mean?
what's that famous poetry guy? Trying to think his name.
Shakespeare.
He's more of a Shakespeare in the bed.
Yeah.
He likes to write out the play.
Right. Yeah. Just you gotta find ways to like make it last. But I mean, yeah, when there's 3 people involved, there's a lot of different things that can happen that
A lot of stimulation.
you can do to have fun. What the fuck was that?
It's like to get your chi.
Oh, I was like Salt
not what I
Bay.
thought you were talking
I was like,
See, that's messed up. Where it's Shakespeare.
I was like,
Yeah.
It's like when you snap your fingers at the poetry, but you're like,
that's not what you did.
yeah. But it was good. I felt like I was as open, as possible. But I also like it followed like how I am. Like I don't want to sit here and like say all the things, but also like I want to be able to like answer the questions because it did sound like there's curiosity and questions from people and different things like that. So
well, I mean, I think especially like like just through messages, like people's imagination, like they want to know the fucking crazy. Like, man, is it fucking crazy or not? Like, But then, I feel like you did a good job, like explaining until the point where I'm at now, explaining like.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard it multiple times, like how it is. And when you're saying this person, I'm like, I know who you're talking about. That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah.
But no, I think it was good so far. I haven't finished it, but
Yeah.
I want to finish it and see what.
And I want to be able to like, it's not like I want to make an account that just focuses on what I'm doing, but also I think it's good for me to be able to talk openly about it. That way, like, I feel like I almost control the narrative because like shit can get crazy and run away and people will, believe what they want to believe, but at the end of the day, like we know what we're doing, and a lot of it's also just friendship and connection too. It doesn't have to involve, crazy.
I think you should have started the podcast. Be like, I'm a very romantic guy.
Yeah,
to set the tone for the rest of the podcast.
Dude, I'm telling you. And on the way back from Arizona, when we were driving, past to Mesquite from Phoenix that night, I was having Quincy listen to Deme Radios, and I was like translating the whole thing because I was like, this is what I grew up on. Like my cousin was obsessed with these guys. Like, so this is why, it was like Boys to Men, Deme Radios, Industria del Amor. Like that was my 5th grade self thinking I was heartbroken. You know what I mean? In middle school, like, damn.
This dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, great episode. Quincy didn't want to, did you offer to have her on? Or
yeah, he asked. You know how she can be, even just like trying to shoot a listing video.
Was Quincy and the kids there when you were filming?
They were in the room in like the hotel. But
okay.
I went over to their place. So got to meet him. Got to meet his girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend?
I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Or whatever lady was with him, I'm sure they're super close.
It's probably
But I think they were.
Is it the chick from the videos? I'm gonna show you some videos and you tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah, but they seem to have a cool dynamic. They were both cool. They were almost had me sold on moving to Arizona, but I can't deal with heat. So
I'd melt.
Yeah. It was fun. It was cool. Like I said, he's been here for our show, so I was like, I'll be up there, and I'm happy to connect.
That's awesome. That you made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think we'll have to, just because I have to go get ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
But awesome conversation. I don't know how to title it. Marketing sex addicts.
There you go.
3 different things.
Yeah, that might sound a little bit different.
Damn. No, that's cool. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we'll talk about sex and politics next episode. I think I end every episode with that, right?
Yeah, we talk
like that. For some reason, that hits.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, maybe next time we can talk about the mayor stuff. What's going on right now?
Yeah.
Are you both going?
I am.
Yeah. You going too? I think it'd be great. Now we get to see. We talked about the candidates 3 episodes ago. So maybe this time we can run it back.
Yeah.
No, we talked about the candidates. Was it? Yeah. Was it me and you?
We talked. Yeah, we talked about the candidates.
Yeah. So
And I think it's cool that you're videoing that too. So
got voluntold.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just
But I appreciate you.
Yeah. So it'll be great. I think I will make everything good.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys.
Give it to me.